Anyone got any comments or questions? Yeah. Hi, Donald. Yeah.
Hi, Donald Dodds. It's half question, half comment.
Yeah.
So I represent a lot of telecom providers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've been doing a lot of lobbying among Westminster MPs on a couple of things with GDPR, surprisingly, one of the main issues. We've certainly detected an appetite among some of the more Brexiteer elements of the Conservative Party, including one who's a former Secretary of State. He didn't call it GDPR, he called it bloody Brussels red tape. There's a great appetite amongst that part of the spectrum for not only diverging, but actually sweeping away data protection generally. He said it stops you guys doing things with customers' data. And my clients were all horrified. Oh, I actually don't want to be doing quite all that with customers' data. Thank you very much. We want to trade across Europe. One of the things that come out is the point that you came up in one of your points there, is that there's an appetite there to have maybe keep things as they are for you guys who trade across boundaries, but actually for the majority of businesses, the way it was put to me, we could have a light touch data protection regime in the UK.
So you are suggesting maybe the more than one set of laws?
We're detecting an appetite for that. So I was going to ask how realistic you think it is, but more of a comment or a question.
I think it's a very, very valid comment. I know the sort of work you're involved in. Interestingly, of course, some of the things, as you were going through that, I was thinking of Trump, and some of his recent activities relating to privacy laws and ISPs in the United States. And I could see that sort of fitting in with the sort of group of people you're talking about. Let's forget Europe, let's focus on America and start withdrawing from privacy generally. Again, that's a comment more than an answer. I think it's a big concern. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that issue, Ken.
I think it'll pass. Well, remember what I was saying first of all, that we were talking about building consumers' trust, etc. And maybe that's the message that you have to get back to them. That it is, okay, you can see there's an administrative cost, but there could be a loss of customer base if you don't follow up.
And certainly major difficulty in trading with Europe unless organisations themselves are compliant. And because if you think of the private sector, every organisation of any significant size is going to trade with Europe. And many smaller ones as well. So you've got a huge proportion of the country having to comply anyway just to trade with Europe. It just seems silly not to go the whole hog. Thank you for nodding, that was great. Okay, any others? Right. Sorry, you were following me. Right? Any other questions, comments? Yeah, John.
Yeah, I didn't introduce myself last time, but I have been. John Bates from Nanford. It's not really a question. It's an observation.
Great.
But it kind of ties to yours. There's a level of viciousness around that I wasn't aware of till I went to an event in Italy last year, data protection officer organisations across Europe. And the resentment against the UK then, this is before Brexit, for our meddling in the GDPR drafting was quite palpable. Joe Canataci, who's the UN rapporteur on privacy, was scathing about how we watered down the GDPR in terms of the derogations in there, in terms of the fact that there's a separate crime directive. And I just think there was already that resentment. If without walking away and saying, we watered down your regulation, but now we want you to declare us adequate. It's just that underlying resentment that may be there. I'm not saying ultimately that will be the determining factor, but there's such a deep political angle to it.
And doesn't that possibly follow on from the European Commission's issues about the way we have implemented the directive, which they consider to be not adequate in many, many respects?
So I think across Europe there is certainly partly a feeling of really not wanting us to be given an adequacy determination.
Yeah.
I imagine.
And if they need an excuse, they look at the IP Act and we're stuffed.
In the end, I suspect business interests might win,
Yeah.
but I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
nasty fighting to
Yeah.
come.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. Yeah. Thank you. Any other comments or questions? Thank you, John. I can rely on you.
Is the right to protection of personal data a fundamental human right, rather than just a fundamental human right at European law?
Pass. Do you know the answer to that?
No.
No. Does anyone know the answer to that question? Does everybody hear the question?
Do you mean under Article 8?
Yeah.
Arguable.
Yeah, I think that.
Going back to 11 KBW, I spoke to one of their barristers a while ago who said it's very interesting. This was before Brexit, not in a GDPR context, but he said it's very interesting what the UK senior judiciary are doing. He said they are preparing for the possibility of repeal of the Human Rights Act by making judgments that effectively say you don't need this. All these rights exist at common law.
Right. Yeah.
So we had it with Kennedy in the Article 10 Freedom of Information case. So I can almost imagine a case coming, if we Brexit, we're still subject to the European Convention,
Correct.
or we're
Yeah.
still signatories to, but
Yeah.
we're not subject to the
European Charter.
of
Yeah.
Fundamental
Yeah.
Rights.
Yeah.
I can see that it's possible that a court would say it's just part of Article 8. You have a right to protection of personal
Yes. Yeah, I've seen some reference to that somewhere. I can't remember where, but yeah. Yeah.
It was a question, but I didn't really expect you to answer.
Yeah, no, I know that. But yeah, I think there are major issues about being considered adequate. I think it's a great worry. So, any other questions, or are we all desperate for coffee?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tim.
Yeah, thanks, Claire.